Hey everyone, welcome to the show. So, I have a fake Democrat alert for you guys. So, this is out of Nebraska. There's an independent populist who's running there. His name is Dan Osborne. You might have heard of him. He is running for the US Senate. The Democratic Party decided that they weren't going to run a Democrat against him because they back Osborne. Even though he's an independent, he is very progressive, has, I would say, more leanings towards the left than the right. So they like him. He also came very close to beating the Republican back in 2024, which was Deb Fisher. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was by single digits. If not, it was like in the very low double digits. And this was a big deal because he was unknown. Like the guy kind of came out of nowhere. He was, a union leader. So people were like, wow, I mean, he did incredible for not being known and this being a red state, even though this district is kind of very purple. So anyway, there's now a man who's jumped into the race. His name is William Forbes. Forbes claims, "Oh, I'm a lifelong Democrat. I'm totally on your team." Okay? Running as a Democrat, claims he's a lifelong Democrat, but when journalists pressed him and said, "Well, who have you voted for in the past? What Democrats have you voted for?" He couldn't name a single one. So, here's an article talking about this fake Democrat. And, they rightfully ask, is he an undercover Republican plant? Now, as you guys, if anybody who's been watching the show for a long time knows, this is what Republicans do. This is in their playbook. They've done this in Florida for years. There was that whole big fake candidate scandal. People who are called what they consider ghost candidates. So this guy doesn't appear to be a ghost candidate because he's not hiding out. Like it looks like he's actually trying to run, but he's just doing a better job of hiding that he's a Republican. Because here's what they found out. Hey everyone, sorry for the interruption, but I wanted to share something with you guys that I think is really valuable. I wish I'd known about this when my mother was still around. Because if you're 64 or older, there are a lot of choices out there that you have to make in regard to Medicare coverage, and it can be very confusing. And there's supplemental, there's Part D, there's all kinds of stuff. And you could be wasting money on things that you don't actually need that aren't helping you. So I was very excited when a company reached out. Their name is Chapter, and they said, we may be able to help your audience save some money. Then I found out their services are completely free. So I was like, okay, this actually would be something I would consider sharing with my audience because they have helped people save thousands of dollars a year. And all you have to do is give them a call. They will let you know if you're on the right plan, if you're good to go. If not, they'll tell you what all the options are. They could be better, they could be cheaper. And if you're new to Medicare, they're going to give you all of your options. They're going to lay them all out so you can start off with the correct coverage so you're not wasting money. And like I said, their service is absolutely free. So you have nothing to lose, potentially a lot to gain, hundreds to thousands of dollars in savings. So give Chapter a call today, 272-225-0752. So CNN did a deep dive on this guy. What they found out is that he voted for Trump multiple times. He is anti-choice when it comes to abortion. In January of this year, he attended a GOP conference. And when they asked him, like, why you're a Democrat, why are you going to a GOP event? Here's what Forbes said. He said, "I'm trying to get information from everybody. I think for myself. I'm a free thinker." And then, according to CNN, they went on his Facebook page and they caught him. Okay. He has since deleted these posts, but he had sermons that he gave criticizing the BLM movement, Occupy Wall Street, which, I mean, right or left, most people were on board with the Occupy Wall Street movement, right? Um, he called both of those things cultural Marxism. And then he referred to Joe Biden as Dementia Joe. He praised Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. He praised puppy killer Kristi Noem for restricting abortion rights. So, I mean, obviously, this guy is a Trojan horse. He is obviously going to siphon votes away from Osborne if this is allowed to stand. So, here's what the Democrats are doing. They are running a Democrat now. Like I said, they didn't want to do this before, but they found a woman named Cindy Burbank. They're running her as a Democrat, and she has vowed that if she wins, she is going to immediately drop out and she's going to endorse Osborne. They tried to get her kicked out of the race for that, the Republican Party, but the court said no. She can do whatever she wants. She can run. So if you know anyone in Nebraska, make sure you send them this video. Make sure you tell them what's going on so that they don't get hoodwinked by this Forbes guy and vote for him. So this is going to get really interesting because they have a primary coming up May 12th. So we'll see. Hopefully between this, Forbes guy and this woman, they'll kind of split that Democratic vote and allow Osborne to move on, but we'll see. All right. I'll keep you guys posted on this. Thank you all so much for watching and listening. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please donate if you can. Love you all. Take care. Talk with you soon.